You know, it used to really piss me off, the way you'd always come around asking your questions, but now that you're paying me for it, I really don't mind. Maldonado? Nothing but trouble. I steer clear of that hombre. Maldonado was spying on you? Are you sure it was you? Just get the holes patched before you move out, or I will keep your security deposit. The cops came by to ask me about that, but I wasn't here at the time. This may not be much, but it's mine, and I love it. Not a clue.
Hello, Murphy. How goes the investigation? The speeder that flew away after the gunshots I heard? I'm not sure what type it was, but I did notice that the interior was very unusual. It was all white. I'm quite certain she was on the run from someone or something. I took care of her as much as she'd let me. I'm very sad she's gone. Yes, I'm sure that Margaret's items came from the Tesla cache, though the pieces she gave me to sell weren't nearly as valuable as rumors would have you believe.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions? Yeah, there was a speeder that took off right after the gunshots. Saw it in my rearview mirror. I got a thing for high-end speeders. This was a 48 Pandian. Sweet ride.
Still can't believe I'm working with the one and only Tex Murphy. What can I do for you, sir? Would if I could.
It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help you? So this is the speeder you think took off after those gunshots and the abduction the other day. I do remember seeing a vehicle. I didn't get the license plate or nothing. I just saw it was one of them nice Pandians. The Bi-Turbo XL model.
Well, I finally gather enough data to identify the kidnapped vehicle. It's registered to a company called Sesen, and the location appears on my map. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. No messages on the vid phone. Footrest. I picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back, but I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done? Yeah, he must have made the custodial staff really, really angry. Well, I finally gather enough data to identify the kidnapped vehicle. It's registered to a company called Sesen, and the location appears on my map. I check out Sesen was smart, Alex, and find out it's some sort of doomsday cult recruiting candidates for a brave new world. And they believe this world will arrive soon. These boys take their schoolwork seriously. Nice little wishing well, but a couple of pieces of equipment are missing. Nice little wishing well, but a couple of pieces of equipment are missing. Well, Sesen's located in a winter wonderland. Force field blocking the entrance. I wonder if there's a mechanism around here that could turn it off. Well, there's some interesting symbols written on these pillars. Unfortunately, I arrive at Sesen and set off every alarm possible. I'm missing a token that would grant me entry inside. I head back to my office to devise a new strategy when I find a fax waiting for me. Someone's been watching over my shoulder, and it's not a comforting feeling.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Oh boy, a fax. anonymous informant wants to meet me at Coit Tower. Coit Tower, once one of the great landmarks of the city, is now...
Yep, this is a great idea. Just waiting to meet some anonymous chap who still sends faxes. You know, he probably uses real bullets.
I think you need to be a little more trusting of people.
Tex, I'm plugged into the internet. The internet! And you want me to trust people?
A good point.
Hello, mate.
Slade? How? What? Weren't you in...
Locked up in San Quentin till 2260? Nah, not me. Good behavior.
Behavior doesn't get that good. I bet you can't even remember how many people you've killed.
Oh, I bet I can. Each one in perfect detail. Not like you. Understand your memory's not what it used to be.
Yeah, I remember you roughing up Sylvia.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, and I remember her helping me kick your ass.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten about that either. That's all water under the bridge now, isn't it, Tex?
Well, I'm glad you've turned over a new leaf. I'm a big fan of forgiving and forgetting. Mostly forgetting.
So what don't you remember?
Just the last 7 years.
So you don't remember everything after you and Chelsea got nicked? Chelsea's brother? The English woman, Juliet? Our little partnership?
Our partnership? Look, I know we just made up, but I think I'd rather lick toilets with my tongue than work with you.
Ah, but you did, Tex.
I did? Which one?
Work with me. And it paid a lot better than licking dunnies. How do you think you made all that money? These past few years have been, shall we say, mutually beneficial. But now it seems the same old Tex, the Boy Scout, is back. That's a problem.
You want to know what's wrong with the Boy Scouts? Not a darn thing.
So you've been helping us track down this precious little egg. First you say you got it, Then you say Margaret Leonard stole it. Next thing I know, you turn up at Sesen, tripping security alarms like some clueless amateur. What the hell was that all about?
For your information, I set those alarms off on purpose, and I don't have to tell you why.
Always got to do everything the hard way, don't you, Tex? This will get you into Sesen. Hope you know what you're doing. I'll give you 24 hours to find that egg. And then I'm gonna come looking for you. And you know I'll find you.
Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here. I guess this is time out for unruly guests.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? Yeah, I've seen this woman in here. In fact, she picked up a piece of mail that's been delivered here. I might be able to get a name or address for you. Let me see if I have an image of the envelope. Yep, got it. I'll print it out for you.
Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains.
Seriously, we are the dynamic duo, don't you think?
You're certainly the boy wonder.
So what have you come up with? Seems nice.
You can be hungover from things other than alcohol. My meeting with Slade left me shivering like I had the DTs. This guy and I were partners over the last 7 years. There's trouble in my soul and it's become as cold as ash. The further I see down the barrel, the more dangerous and diabolical my world becomes. There's something inside that bucket at the bottom of the well. Well, Sesen's located in a winter wonderland. Tip of the fedora to the custodial staff in this joint. Everything's nice and clean. Well, Sesen's located in a winter wonderland. Nice little wishing well, but a couple of pieces of equipment are missing. Oh, there's something inside that bucket at the bottom of the well. There's some interesting symbols written on these pillars. Well, obviously, this must tie to the symbol down below. Arthur, King of the Britons. Arthur, King of the Britons. Well, Sesen's located in a winter wonderland. Candidates, eh? Well, I hope I'm more successful here than when I applied at the post office. That's a hook. It's my favorite artificial limb.
Welcome, friend. You are about to begin a journey to an incredible destiny. The successful candidate will become part of an elite aristocracy that will rule a universe beyond imagination. To begin your quest, please set the 7 sacred symbols in their proper place. To begin your initiation to a new destiny.
Well, I'd hardly call this living, but I'll take them at their word. There's one of the sacred symbols underneath this stone tile, but I can't lift it on my own. Tip of the fedora to the custodial staff in this joint. Everything's nice and clean. Nice logo. Nice logo. There are just too many words in books. There are just too many words in books. Wine, candles, chalice. Who says cults can't be romantic? Wine, candles, chalice. Who says cults can't be romantic? All Greek to me. Yeah, looks like somebody quit halfway through. I won't budge. My guess is I need to find the 7 sacred symbols before these doors will open. Nice logo. These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find. Oh, 30-pound brick. Hey, no problem. Plenty of good seats still available. Plenty of good seats still available. Looks like a piece of one of those symbols. Wait, this isn't Egyptian cotton. Looks like a piece of one of those. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. No windows, no carpet, people who want to kill me? Yeah, this is my college dorm room. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. For these guys, it's more hope of a hope chest than anything else. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. For these guys, it's more hope of a hope chest than anything else. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. Yeah, it reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs bedroom. Let's see, Gimli, Beaufort, Biffer, Homer, and Gandalf. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. Yeah, one summer night I took out half the windows in the neighborhood with a slingshot. Rook still hasn't forgiven me. For these guys, it's more hope of a hope chest than anything else. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. It's a magnetic resonator board. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. Yeah, it reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs' bedroom. Let's see, Gimli, Beaufort, Biffer, Homer, and Gandalf. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. No windows, no carpet, people who want to kill me? Yeah, this is my college dorm room. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. It's a magnetic resonator board. Helps reassemble broken pieces. It's a slingshot. This sacred symbol has been broken into 9 pieces. That is a heavy stone. A hook, my favorite artificial limb. Table, lantern, cup, plate. Nothing interesting. Table, lantern, cup, plate. Nothing interesting. Ah, Amontillado. Do I hear scratching behind these walls? Eh. These wine bottles are stuck. They do move. There must be more to this than meets the eye. This winery was established in 1879. 1879. No monkeys in here. These barrels and wine bottles are actually full of Kentucky bourbon. The nose knows. These wine bottles are stuck. They do move. There must be more to this than meets the eye. These wine bottles are stuck. They do move. There must be more to this than meets the eye. Oh, a fitted sheet and an extra blanket. Being the boss does have its perks. Got his own climate control system. Got his own climate control system. Oh, I'm hoping this isn't a chamber pod. The headmaster's pot. I bet this is where he keeps his stash. This contains all the books I read last year. Nothing useful. Maybe try something else. Well, that won't work. Well, that was stupid. These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find. That's not right.